friends. Today we are testing Pinterest recipes. First we are going to start with bacon wrapped asparagus. So take a half pound of bacon, cut in half, and take your washed asparagus, broken in half, you're going to wrap your asparagus inside the bacon, just like so. Put the wrapped side down on your sheet pan. And you'll need a pound of asparagus per half pound of bacon. And I just went with a bacon with no maple, no seasoning, just regular bacon. And just keep wrapping until you're out. Awesome. Can you hear me all right? Everything good? Hey Justin, how's it going? How was the Overwatch earlier? Yeah? Perfect. So, how was everybody's Friday? Mine was awesome because I was off. I should have hopped on. I told Ryan I would love to play Overwatch, but since it's a first-person shooter, I am very intimidated by it. Alright, so we're just wrapping, and by the way, this recipe is from Slim Sanity. I found it on Pinterest when I was looking for whole food recipes, which kind of amazed me, but I guess bacon is a whole food, so anything that I can make that has bacon in it, and I'll be happy. I'm not sure how a half pound of bacon can use a pound of asparagus because I have like 1,000 asparagus and I'm out of bacon in 2 slices. But that's fine. That's why I'm testing it out. Alright, last one. And it goes in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. And now we are making balsamic glazed steak rolls. For this one, I'm gonna have to look at a recipe. tablet just decided it wanted to leave me. Okay. So, I got sirloin. You can also use flank steak. You just need it really thinly sliced. And to start, I'm going to start heating my grill pan now. And I'm just going to do it to medium heat. You can either do this on a grill. Bacon, how can we go wrong? I totally agree with that. You'll be here in 4 hours. Don't let Ryan in the kitchen. All right. I don't know if I can guarantee it, but I do have more bacon, so I can always make more. So you can do this recipe, both recipes, on the grill or inside. I'm choosing inside because I don't like to use the grill. So I'm going to start heating up my grill pan. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on it. And I'm going to start seasoning my steak with a little bit of olive oil on each. The recipe calls for 8, but since I only have 2 people, I'm doing 4. And I'm just going to rub both sides with this. And wipe my hands off, and then I'm going to go with just the classic and salt and pepper. And I just realized I forgot to set my timer. So, pepper, salt, other side. Same thing. Pepper. Salt. Alright, let's see what we can do next. Challenge. Lori can be here in 15. Justin, do you think you can beat her? Alright, so now that those are seasoned, we are going to get a little bit of olive oil heated up. Medium-high heat, and we are going to cook the vegetables until they are a little bit tender before we start rolling them up on the cooktop. Turbo is already winding up. So for our vegetables today, we're going to do mushrooms, onions, red pepper, and green pepper. What are the plans for this weekend? Anything big? While my heat is heating up. Veggies are good. Get a sizzle on those. So I prepped everything before, but really all the veggies just need to be thinly sliced so that they can roll up in the steak. And all I'm doing right now is just getting everything tender. To prepare them to roll. Well, looks like my grill pan is heating up. Coming over for dinner? Alright, I'm ready. Plenty to go around. It's too bad you can't smell through Facebook because it smells phenomenal. I always hate it when I'm watching a cooking show and people say that, but it's to die for right now. Alright, so everything's starting to come in together. Getting a little color. Sorry if it's kind of loud. Yeah. I know, the sound has got to be coming over really loud. I'm sorry. Alright, so turn that off. And I am going to start to roll. Hopefully you guys can see the steaks sitting here. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit of each vegetable and I'm going to roll it up in each piece of steak. You're making the cats watch this so they can make dinner sometime? Yeah, put them to work. They don't need to be living there rent-free. So obviously we just sauteed everything. Watch out, it's hot. But it's not too hot that, you can't grab a couple pieces of each. Just don't burn yourself. So I'm just grabbing a little bit of everything to kind of make the ratio make sense of steak to veggie. What I did was I just bought 2 sirloin and 2 really, really thin sirloins, and I cut them in half. And that was what was going to work best for me. You may be able to go to a butcher and they may be able to make them thinner, but this was as thin as I could find. And I bought the tenderized. That was what the butcher suggested for me for what I was going to do, because he said this was the thinnest cut that I could get. Looks like we got about 17 minutes for our bacon wrapped asparagus. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so excited to try these. The recipe looked amazing online. Oh, put too much in that one. It's like making a taco. Okay. I think my vegetable to steak ratio is a little bit off, kind of like the asparagus to bacon ratio, but that's all right. Can always use those veggies somewhere else. Maybe I'll have to make fajitas tomorrow for dinner. And there's that guy. One left. Couple mushrooms, couple onions. Give this guy a wrap, and we are good to go. All right. So, next we are making a rosemary balsamic glaze. So, I'm going to take my saucepan, turn my burner back on, and I am heating up olive oil over medium-high heat again. And then I'm adding minced garlic. And I'm cooking this for about a minute. Begin with that sizzle. Now that smells good with that garlic again. I know, every time with burritos, I can never, my ratio is always off. The smell of cooked garlic. Ugh. Alright. I'm glad this burner was already warm. My grill pan is already warm, which is good. Alright, I don't want that garlic to burn. I think I'm going to go on ahead and add the rest of my, until fragrant. So, I'm going to add my balsamic vinegar. Ooh. Yeah, turn that down. And my red wine. I did that backwards, but that's alright. And then my brown sugar, which was the one I didn't measure out. And my sprigs of rosemary. So, let that go to a rapid boil, which is already at. And I'm going to let that simmer. The grill pan? Yeah, that is the coolest thing. I got that for a wedding present from Uncle Bill and Aunt Mary, actually. I love it. It's so neat. I'm super excited that I can actually use it. Not sure if it's too hot though. It's very smoky right now. Turn it down a little bit. I don't know if I turned it on too early or not, but I can always add more oil to it. So, letting that simmer before I add my broth to it. And then we're gonna add beef broth in just a minute. Sorry about the shaky camera for a second there. Simmering, I'm going to look and see how these bacons are doing. They're looking awesome. But the only thing I can smell right now is this balsamic glaze. I'm going to add more oil to this pan. I definitely don't want those steaks sticking at all. Alright. I'm going to add my beef broth. Let that simmer down. And while that is simmering, we are going to start grilling our steak. So, I'm going to grill with the which was wrapped side down first. Yes, I found this recipe on Pinterest also. This is by tablespoon.com. Yeah. No, the dogs are actually in quarantine right now because I didn't want them right under my legs. So I'm using a grill pan, and I think I made the mistake of putting oil on it. I don't think I should have. gives me an idea. I'm going to drain it. Yeah, I've never used a grill pan before, and I just kind of assumed that it needed oil. I don't know. So I just drained it. We'll see how that works. Oh yeah, I think that's better. But yes, I agree. I need cast iron. I think I'm going to put that on my Christmas list because I want a cast iron pan really bad. My seams are coming apart. I think I could have used a toothpick. You fell apart. Uh-oh. We'll try to save you. Unclear on how exactly they were able to keep these not from falling apart. This might just have to be like a grilled piece of steak. I don't know. Oh yay! Bacon's almost done. confused by this one a little bit on how we say rolled and how this steak gets cooked in the middle. Maybe my steak's not thin enough. 'Cause I'm still slightly pink in the middle. I don't know. You're done. You could probably use a couple seconds here. Alright, so now we need to get rid of the rosemary sprig that's still in the balsamic. If I can get it. There we go. And I need a spoon to drizzle. So when your balsamic is done, just take it and drizzle it over your finished puppies. Or steaks, I shouldn't say that because I have puppies. That doesn't make sense. But let's take a look at, that's super hot. Let's move this out of the way. The bacon, what everybody's excited to see. Oh my gosh. I guess I found the most peeny-weeny asparagus that I could possibly find, but I think it's out of season right now. But look at those. In just a second, when they're cooled off, I will definitely try one. But these are how these turned out. I think with a thinner steak, they would have turned out just a tiny bit better. Let me grab a fork and a knife. We'll see how they taste, because taste is what matters, not looks. It's really good. That balsamic is fantastic. So if you make it, at least make it for the balsamic, because that's really, really good. Still waiting for the bacon to cool down because I'd rather not burn my whole mouth off. My Pinterest page is A Little Treat. If you want either of the recipes, the bacon wrapped asparagus is from Slim Sanity, and the balsamic glazed steak rolls recipe is from tablespoon.com. They are both linked in Pinterest tested on that board. If you have any recipes you would like me to try out on a future live stream, just send them my way and give me a follow on Pinterest and also on Facebook. Let's see if this is still... Oh my gosh, these are so hot. These are amazing. Definitely awesome. What with bacon isn't, though? Alright, thank you for stopping by, you guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope everybody has an excellent evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye!